Hi, I'm Hollman-Long with Printwear magazine. We're here with Lon Winters at the LA show. Lon, tell us a little bit about the pieces that you've premiered in our Runway Live.
It's our Operation Screen Print Tiger. It's part of an education series we're working on right now. The caveat in our business a lot of the times in screen print is getting a good print on a black shirt to look really well. That high impact, heavy shadow, dramatic pop print on a black shirt. So in the middle of that project, we decided, okay, tigers are cool. Let's put that on a model. But to add a little bit of interest to it, we took one of the white printers, the underbase of the tiger, and blew it up, and then just printed that with the zipper shut on a palette with sponge and a channel in the center. We used an ultra soft ink so that we could go over the seams and over the zipper and still have that kind of general imagery along with the tiger embroidery to kind of tie the whole thing together. So now when the model wears it, got a full color tiger, a grayscale tiger, and then the embroidery. The great thing about it is it's real straightforward. It's only a 5-color image. It's only a 45-line halftone, but it still really gives you that dramatic punch that everybody's trying to get. So the idea of the project, the Operation Screen Print, is to get people with a 6-color manual or an entry-level 6-color automatic to be able to handle a simulated process type of image. The next image we move over to is, this is kind of our old school theme with a K. Betty Page imagery. Years ago we had a license to do Olivia painted Betty Page images, and we took, in this case, one of her paintings and index separated it and threw in a little bit of a sprinkled glitter type of look on her hair. It's interesting we talk about that in that we just had a customer that was asking about doing manly glitter, and kind of a conflict of terms, but what would a man wear that maybe the extra bling or foil wouldn't work? So we've taken kind of this sprinkle look. It's actually a direct printed glitter. We took a crystallina, added a black sugar to it in like a high density base, and then the black sugar kind of covers some of the glitter, so we get this kind of in and out real subtle look in her hair. We added the Betty Page type, and we learned the hard way. Betty Page is spelled with an I-E, not a Y, as we really upset some people with our first imagery on the jacket. But what makes this additionally interesting is we put that same image on the back of the denim. And you can see how it adds some interest in the background where it picks up the texture. Now, to avoid some of that, we can use on-press Teflon on the bottom of a screen and a roller that actually flattens out that white printer. It gives us a little bit cleaner, easier to lay the next colors on. So continuing on the old school theme, we'll take the best of both worlds. We've got the jacket and the t-shirt. We go back to our simulated process, very simple, straightforward, 5-color, 45-line halftone. And we move on to 14-color, 85-line halftone. It's basically the same thing. That's what we're trying to teach people. If we can do this, then that's the stepping stones to do this. If you look closely at the reflection in the chrome, you can see people partying, people with beer cups and hanging out, partying on the streets, obviously in front of this 57 Chevy. But ideally, and again, what we try to teach our students is that advanced techniques are all about doing the basics really well. So this is really the same thing as this. Then again, we took one of the background printers, another one of the whites, and put it on a 35-line halftone, and then put it on a huge palette with a channel as well, and we're able to print over the top of it with a real soft white ink to pick up the detail of that headlamp, and then tie in the iconic 57 Chevy image embroidered. Now we've got that real old school type of look with the worker's jacket and the black t-shirt with a truly photographic image in the 57 Chevy headlamp.